I want to tell you. No, listen. You listen to me right now. I've heard you enough.
No, I understand. We're trying to have a conversation here.
Assalamu alaikum, guys, and welcome to another episode of Smile to Jannah. As the politicians around the Western world, the civilized world, are hell-bent on ignoring Palestinian casualties and perpetuating the same narrative as if they've taken the same class, learnt from the same teacher, and memorized the same answer.
Israel has a right to defend itself.
Israel has the perfect right to defend itself.
Israel has a right to defend itself.
Israel does have that right to defend herself.
Israel has an absolute right to defend itself.
Israel has a right to self-defense.
To such a degree that even the Home Secretary here in the UK is trying to criminalize the hoisting of the Palestinian flag. So much for free speech, mate, and supporting Israel, even if it means on television, on interviews, promoting war crimes. Have a listen to the leader of the opposition, Keir Starmer.
A siege is appropriate, cutting off power, cutting off water.
I think that Israel does have that right. It is an ongoing situation.
Have a listen to Emily Thornby, who is Labour's Shadow Attorney General.
Do you think cutting off food, water and electricity is within international law?
I think that Israel has an absolute right to defend itself.
So as we know by now, Gaza has had its supplies cut. Electricity, fuel, food, water, you name it. And not to mention, human rights organizations are now revealing that Israel is using white phosphorus. Now, white phosphorus is something which melts the skin. Forget the skin, it can even melt metal. And according to the UN Convention on Certain Conventional Weapons, Israel's use of it is illegal. Again, according to international law, which we're not hearing a lot of, frankly, yeah? So much for law, so much for order, so much for free speech. No. It's only following the law and free speech are the people that we tell you are the good guys, not these guys. Sorry, did I say guys? No.
We're fighting Nazis.
And we know the media has been perpetuating one side of the story, ignoring the plight of the Palestinians. But this was a rare example in which a Sky News presenter was interviewing the ex-Prime Minister of Israel whilst the guy was having a malfunction, a meltdown.
And what about those Palestinians in hospital who are on life support, and babies and incubators whose life support and incubator will have to be turned off because the Israelis have cut the power to Gaza?
Are you seriously keep on asking me about Palestinian civilians? What's wrong with you?
Just look at this guy. He's disgusted at being asked about civilians.
What's wrong with you?
If a person is a just, morally upright individual, you can mourn the civilians that are dying from your side and their side. Civilians are civilians. But this guy is disgusted at the even thought of being asked that.
But you keep on. I want to tell you. No. Listen. You listen to me right now. I've heard you enough.
No, I understand. We're trying to have a conversation here. Listen, this is my program. This is my show.
The entitlement, the arrogance, the hubris at even being questioned such a thing by a media that this individual thinks that is unquestionably on our side.
And I am asking the questions. You're raising your voice, and I've asked you, and we've already stopped, please, and let me finish. We've already distinguished between Hamas.
I want to tell you, shame on you.
You're trying to speak over me.
We are not. Shame on you.
And that's the problem. Now the media somewhat is trying to do their job. How dare you, mate? How dare you?
Now the world can come and bring them anything they want. If you want to bring them electricity, I'm not going to feed electricity or water to my enemies.
Then he goes on to say that outsiders can provide electricity to them when the borders have been closed and the only crossing, that's at Rafah, was bombed to stop aid and other things from coming in. And did you notice the bit where he looked at his team going, what is going on here, mate? Like, what's wrong with this guy? And then I'm sure his team goes, you know what, you can't really do anything, mate. You just carry on. Because the media has enabled such individuals, you are complicit in them feeling entitled. And now when you're like, you know what, we have to kind of maneuver. No. They're not going to allow you to maneuver, mate. Yeah, he's coming on your show telling you what to do, frankly.
It's nothing about Shem. We're trying to have a conversation about a very serious situation here, and you are refusing to address it.
And you know what, giving credit where credit is due, respect to my man for doing journalism, because that's what we are in need of. We are in need of accurate journalism at the very least. So let's leave it there, guys. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.